I got something here, just something super small, nothing crazy, but it's about DeBoer. And of course, everything's about DeBoer since, the spotlight is on him all the time. But it's about recruiting and how he's approaching recruiting so far in year two. So this is just a direct quote from him. He said, I think this year is just continuing to fill in the gaps. You're going to recruit across the board, every position. Where are the areas where we know exactly what we're losing next year? You might lose to the NFL. How we can get better with recruiting, who we can play early in their career and help us. So it's funny to me with DeBoer. He's always giving us something. He's always talking to the media, but at the same time, I feel like he gives us nothing. Like he's like, yeah, we're recruiting, we're doing this, and you just got to stay focused. And it's like, okay, well, what does staying focused look like? Oh, you got to be focused and get the right guys. And it's like, okay, all right, give me something. So this is just funny to me. But the one thing I will say I like about this is the awareness of just, obviously it's not his first rodeo being a head coach anywhere. And that's one of the things I am excited about with DeBoer is like that he did come from a good program in Washington, and obviously recruiting was a big thing there. They were pretty good, had some great talent there. So it does make me feel a little bit better that, he's been around the college scene long enough to know how to keep players and also to know how to try and keep them from going into the portal and just all of the different ways that he could possibly lose some of the guys who are on his team. So I am just happy about the awareness here. Because sometimes, I'd rather my coach give us nothing at all than something stupid. And that shows that he's completely unaware of, what can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what 2025 can bring. I mean, I'm a little more confident in what 2025 can bring because, I mean, he's got Ryan Grubb coming back to work with him. And, I mean, third time was a charm to get Ryan Grubb to come to Tuscaloosa. Like, first time, 2023, he's like, nope, I'm running it back at Washington. 2024, he was going to go to Tuscaloosa with Kalen DeBoer, but then the Seahawks offered him a position, which I thought, honestly, he was going to be the next man up at Washington, to tell you the truth.
I was expecting that too, but the one thing I will say, because, and I'm glad this isn't the situation here. It seems like the two, obviously they've coached together for some time now, but it seems like the two definitely have a good connection where it's kind of like, I want my guy here and I don't want to coach if it's not with my guy. And obviously Grubb has enough experience to kind of have that say-so of like, well, I don't want to coach there. I don't like the staff. But I think while we have him for who knows how many more years, we got to capitalize. We got to capitalize and get at least one natty, because this is a guy who's been proven on every single level where he's coached at. In college football, he's proved to have elite schemes offensively. In NFL, I mean, hey, the Seahawks didn't really look too bad offensively. They were still competitive. So you got to give them credit there. And then now that he's going to be at Alabama with all the weapons that we have on offense, I'm sure he'll make us look very good offensively. So I wouldn't be surprised if people are trying to kick his door down to get him to be a head coach in the next 2 to 3 years. So we got to make it count here.
Agreed.